Hello and welcome to SirSmuggler's Let's Play episode 35 of season 2. So I'm right where I left you last episode and let's get this quarry going. So I decided I set up a little buffer tank here between the liquid unloaders and the boiler. And we're gonna have a wooden pipe that's gonna pump out from that, and yeah, I'm gonna leave this gate as is for the moment because we want to eventually test the whole system with the train and see that everything's working before we actually let fuel into the boiler. So yeah, what's next? Yes, this is gonna be the gate controlling track here. So if the tank is let's see, full, send a redstone signal, and to get that signal to activate this track I just put one of these jacketed wires right there, and just to test it we could say empty, and it activates. So if this tank is full, it's not gonna wait and try to unload any more fuel, it's just gonna send the carts on their way. And yes, we have this also, so we want a gate here that checks for actually let's go with the space in inventory, send a red pipe signal, and then we'll set up this one here. If you have this come on, didn't I put a wire on there? No, I forgot that. Of course I did. Wire. If you have a red pipe signal, send a redstone signal. And these engines are going to be, yeah, there's no configuration, so I'm assuming a redstone signal means they're on. But since we have this energy storage here, we kind of want to turn that one off as well, so we can do the same here. If you have that, send a redstone signal, and then we can go into this one and say you require a redstone signal. So if this one does not have a redstone signal, it's not going to output any energy into the pipe, and so whenever this buffer is full, the power supply to the quarry is going to be stopped. I'm not going to stop the power to this one because it's perfectly alright for that one to continue running even though the quarry is not. So we're getting pretty close. There's a few more things. We want to configure these to only care about these chest carts, and these two only care about those carts. Otherwise they would unload water from the locomotive. That would obviously not be a good idea. Let's get it done here as well. So I think everything is set up properly on this side, though we still have to set up the filling of fuel at the other, at Bucket Base. So let's just meet back there and set that up, and we can get this thing running. That will be interesting to see how well it works. So I'll meet you back at the base and take it from there. And here we are, and we got a full tank of fuel here. Excellent. And even got a little bit of oil left over here, so that's nice. And first thing we want to do is configure these unloaders a bit more and make sure that they only respond to oil, because I do want to keep this setup here before if I find any other good oil sources. And yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this eventually, but right now I don't have any of that fancy stuff with me. No. So that's to make sure they do not unload any fuel. Put you back there. And so we're gonna need a liquid loader, just like this one, and I wonder where I want to place that guy. Somewhere around here perhaps. That's a long pipe though, but well, that's just the way it is. I suppose I could put it right here, but I don't know. So let me figure out exactly how I want this set up, and I'll be back. And I'm ready. So I built the scaffolding here, and let's just insert our liquid loaders. And yeah, let's get one of these just to be sure they don't try to insert any fuel into the locomotive. Would be nice if you could run them on fuel, I suppose, but for now that's not what we want. So yeah, and I insert the valve here, and we're gonna have like this. One more, I think. And like so, just to avoid any unnecessary splashing back and forth. And it's probably overkill going with the golden pipe, especially there, but I have enough gold. Like so, and let's start this one up. Let's use our hand instead, and you can just always pump. So apparently you cannot pump out of the valve if it's placed on the upper slot there. So you need to have it either on the bottom or at least on the bottom like that. So we'll just have to change places with these two. It kind of makes sense, I suppose, since the fuel is going to be on the bottom of the tank, and there's going to be like just air if you have it on the top. Not now, but once the tank is half full or half empty, depending on how you see it, of course. So let's try that again. And there we go. Fuel's in the pipe. And let's just get some of these things and make it look nice. Something like this. Of course this is completely not necessary, but I think it looks good. Looks more believable. Excellent. So we got fuel in those loaders and everything's pretty much ready to go. So let's set up the train and see how it works out. This is going to be a long train. Interesting. I wonder if that affects the performance of the train. I have no idea. So we got our engine. We got, let's see, I think the item carts should go first. So like that. And let's link them together. Like so, and then we want, no, we want this one first. So that I can ride the train and actually control the... yeah. Link created, thank you. And then item cart, and it's just gonna push. And everything's going wild. So this might take a while. And it might drive me crazy. Tell you what, I'll be back when I manage to get this train set up. Okay, I think I finally got this together. Let me tell you, it took quite some time and I lost several levels of sanity. Anyway, let's just do this now and see what we can, how it works. So nice little train, and I filled the fuel tanks there. So everything's looking good. Come on now, let's go. Good stuff. So I think maybe the train is a bit slower now that we have some extra carts on it. Or maybe it's just my imagination. I don't know. I mean, I have set it to maximum speed, yes I have. Doo-dee-doo. Hello, chicken. Or is it a duck? I don't know. It's some kind of bird. Let's just get out of here, if I can. Let me out! Yeah. Can I do anything? Yeah, so riding this train into this place here might not have been the best idea. But it looks like we managed to unload the fuel as we should, so that part at least is working. And if I can access the train, we got plenty of water, so that's not going to be a problem. Yeah, I'd say everything's working. So I'll just ride it for another round and we'll see about starting up the quarry. So I'll be back. And yeah, everything's doing its thing. The buffer tank is full, so the train won't stop here, and I'm getting that crazy lag again. I'll try to fix this and I'll be back. Okay, I'm not exactly sure why I get those crazy lag spikes every now and then, but anyway, let's get this show on the road. So, and I just remembered, and apparently it was part of the video was well, I ran out of disk space, so it kind of stopped recording. Anyway, I'm waiting for this boiler to heat up. Once I started the pipe there, the pump, to get fuel in, and yeah, so we're waiting for this one to reach 100 degrees to start producing steam to the engines. And also I showed you this walkway that I built across the quarry, and hey, Ocelot, cat guy, you don't want to be here. This is not going to be a good place, so shoo! Away with you. I'm just trying to help you. It's for your own good, believe me. Yeah, so I put a water source here. That's gonna rain down and make sure no lava causes any problems. So yeah, let's head back and see how it goes. We should be close now, I think. I'll be back when we reach 100 degrees. And here we go. And you see a little bit of steam starting to build up. And let's see if I have forgotten something. Maybe I need to wrench these to make them ready for output. Could be. We got plenty of steam now. Do I need... yeah, so every time the train leaves here I get this crazy lag. It's very strange and very annoying. Let's see here what we can do. They might require a redstone signal actually. Let's see if I can put redstone on this like so. Yeah, there we go. Not that pretty, but it'll have to do right now. We got power. And we're quickly building up to 8 megajoules per tick. Just as predicted. And it should be the same on everyone. And we're kind of building up a lot of energy here. Are we actually outputting anything? Nothing there. How about you? Here we got a little bit, yes. And I might go into the quarry everything. Yeah, it is. So yeah, we can see it's starting to clear out the train here. Let's just go over and watch from the... yeah, the train comes and I get the lag. Why? Why do you do this to me, train? You're supposed to be cool and nice and not causing crazy lag. See, it's like unplayable. Well, I'll be back. Just look at the speed of this thing. It's awesome. You go, buddy. I'm getting hungry. So I'm gonna go get some food and I'll be back when this quarry actually starts digging up some things and not just clearing out the terrain. And the frame is just about done and we should very soon have our quarry running for the very first time. And here we go. And look at the speed. That is just crazy. So yeah, I didn't quite count on this overhang here staying, so I'm probably gonna clear that out manually. But yeah, let's head back to the... Oh, and here comes the train lag again. Yeah, and see how this goes. Because now we should have some items to load up on that train. That went awfully fast though. Stop lagging. Yeah, because cobble and dirt is going straight into the block grinder. But look at this. We got tons of items. Oh yeah, this guy doesn't want to play nice with that. Okay, so you know what? Stop everything right there. Yeah, that's not good. So obviously I need to do some tweaking here. So apparently the block grinder does not want to recognize the red power 2 relay here as a valid inventory. So I'll just have to tweak that a little bit. So I'll fix that and I'll be back. So that fixed it. Buildcraft pipe is not a problem, so I just had to put one piece of pipe between the grinder and the relay there. So now I believe everything is finally in order and working as it should, and everything's awesome. I didn't quite want that though. Sometimes dirt results in cobble, and cobble apparently goes back into the relay. So I might want to change one of these pipes in between here to a restriction tube so that those two inventories are closer. Because as I said, I don't necessarily want all cobblestone to be processed. So yeah, I will fix that. Hope that I don't get run over by a train. Restriction tube. Right here. Should fix the problem, I'm hoping. Let's have a closer look. Some wood. And did the train actually pass before the wood went into the chest? Well, we'll see next time it passes by. But this certainly seems to be working. Cobble going the right way. Excellent, so I'll be back in a little while and see how this is turning out. And here comes the train, and we should now have pickup on the stuff. Looks like we did. Excellent. So we have a functioning quarry and delivery system. And with that, it's time to wrap up this episode. I must say I'm really pleased with this setup here. It's got a nice industrial feel to it, I would say. And it seems to be working just nice. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope I see you again. And until next time, bye bye!